Good. All right. Good afternoon. My name is Sammy Morrell. I serve as the Vice Chancellor of Operations within Economic and Workforce Development at Alamo Colleges. It is my distinct pleasure to facilitate today's event, which marks months of work and collaboration among the key partners, Alamo Colleges District, Workforce Solutions Alamo, Greater SA, and Navistar, which resulted in this award made possible by Texas Workforce Commission. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you to Navistar San Antonio Manufacturing for hosting us in this beautiful brand new facility. And thank you to Workforce Commission for supporting the workforce needs in our area. We also want to thank the City of San Antonio and Bexar County Judge Nelson Wolff, who share our collective focus on aligning workforce initiatives and resources to better serve our employers and community members. Today, Texas Workforce Commission recognizes the Alamo Colleges District as a recipient of the TWC Skills Development Fund. This award will be utilized to train employees in partnership with Navistar San Antonio Manufacturing. It's an exciting day, yes? For all of us, to say the least. As we announce this partnership to upskill individuals in our community, including Veronica Hernandez and Russell King, both Navistar employees who you'll hear from later on in today's program. And without further ado, let's kick it off. I would like to welcome Dr. Mike Flores, Alamo Colleges District Chancellor, to the podium to say a few words. I got you. Quick.
That was a little quicker than I anticipated. So thank you, Sammy. And this definitely is an exciting day. It's momentous to be able to move from ideation, development, and to think about the first conversations, Judge, and then to be able to see this come to fruition. And so I know public and private sector working together, but the most important thing is actually to be providing training opportunities for our family, friends, and neighbors. So I want to thank Navistar for hosting us this afternoon. I'm very excited. In fact, it's an exciting day for us at the Alamo Colleges District. It's the largest provider of workforce training within our community and region. And we know that this is significant. Recent studies, not only by the U.S. Department of Labor, but of course by the National Association of Manufacturers, talk about the gaps that exist within manufacturing and other industries. And the key to really closing those gaps is to be able to ensure that we provide training to individuals to be able to meet the needs of private sector entities such as Navistar, and to be able to provide economic and social mobility, not only for our neighbors, but most importantly, for employees and prospective employees of firms such as Navistar. So I'm happy that we're here today to be able to look at this grant, and in particular to talk about improving training prospects for 500 individuals. And what makes this unique is the innovative system that Navistar has deployed. So as we look at a focus on smart factory tools and what's called Industry 4.0, to be able to ensure efficiency and agility. And I think for Navistar, right, that's what we would call a distinct value proposition. So congratulations, and we're proud to be here. Now, what else does that mean as part of ROI? It means looking at an 18-month job training period, in particular, providing over 18,000 hours of training to provide each new member with an opportunity to know what's required on site. Upon completion, once these individuals cross the finish line, right, trainees will be able to identify Industry 4.0 tools to operate with a focus on value-added tasks and reduce unnecessarily waste and time. And they'll be able to understand the capabilities. And here it says data. And we know that that's part of our vernacular now more than ever, right? To be able to ensure the confidence of data and, most importantly, data-driven solutions. So simply put, what does that mean? Well, it means that this is a great day. And it means that we look forward to bringing online those 500 people and being able to continue this partnership with support from Texas Workforce Solutions, Commissioner Adrian, and to be able to ensure that we close those gaps that are so vitally needed for our community, but that we'll see today and in the future for 500 individuals. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Dr. Flores. I would now like to welcome to the podium our District 2 trustee and chair of our workforce committee, Gloria Ray, who has served Alamo Colleges for the past 13 years.
Thank you so much, Dr. Morell. And I'd like to say a special thanks to Dr. Flores and Dr. Morell for their vision in getting us to where we are today. And a special thanks to Navistar and the Texas Workforce Commission for just being a part of this exciting morning. And I'd also like to recognize one of my South Side Alamo Colleges trustees, District 3, Anna Bustamante, Santa family, in the city over there. It is her district that's right around this area, and it's her citizens in this area, more than likely, who will benefit from this partnership with Navistar. As a trustee, I know firsthand how critical it is to help those who need to have opportunities created for them, especially our representatives, to help create a better life for them and their families. I am very proud to say it is happening right here in Navistar at this fabulous place. Through the grant from the Texas Workforce Commission, we are working together to help over 500 individuals get into high-wage, high-demand jobs. I am so proud to be chair of the Alamo Community College Workforce Committee, and to have such strong partnerships such as this one. Great example of how when we work together, we can make lives better. It is my hope as a trustee to continue to work alongside our strong partners and our shared vision of helping our community through the power of education. Our tagline, and we believe in, eradicating poverty through the power of education. Once again, thank you, Navistar and the Texas Workforce Commission, for this generous grant. And hopefully we can work together in the future to make San Antonio and the county of Bexar a better place to live, work, and raise our families. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Trustee Ray, for those words and for your service to Alamo Colleges and to our community at large. Next up, I am proud to introduce someone who so diligently works to address some of our community's most immediate challenges and long-term needs, Bexar County Judge Nelson Wolff.
I had the opportunity to travel up to Navistar on 2 occasions. At that time, Troy Clark was the head of Navistar. Veronica Hernandez was there, who I think is still in charge of your manufacturing overall. Went to their offices on those winter mornings, pulled out a picture of what it looked like in San Antonio the day before, and I said, why the hell would you want to stay here? So they came. They came, and we're so grateful that they have. I've had the opportunity to come out here several times and look at the work, measure the progression and Spencer and the great work that he is doing out here. And I want to thank you, first of all, for getting integrated into the San Antonio community. I saw Chris last night. He was at a function for the missions just the night before. You're participating in our coalition of, I think we've got about 12 different manufacturers now that have come together and working on Texas Flame and working with the College District through that. We're concentrating on manufacturing jobs. We're building a 30,000 square foot training center, which is just not very far from here, right there at Wolff. And we're excited about the fact that the private sector is going to be telling us what to do there, and we're running that in Navistar is part of that. We're excited about what you're doing over here at the Halliburton site. You're already up and going there. I think you told me about 80 engineers and technicians working there already. So it's beyond just the site that we're sitting in here today, something like a $5.8 billion impact to San Antonio area with the investment, that $235 million investment that Navistar is making here. So we're very excited about working with you. I want to thank the great work that Mike Flores and the College District is doing and demonstrating what the Workforce Commission is doing. So we're going to do everything we can to provide you a good workforce and to help you get through the issue of hiring another 400 or 500 people. Thank you for being here.
I was going to say, we literally dropped the mic. You like that one? Thank you, Judge Wolff. We appreciate your service and your support of this partnership. Tell me, is it your birthday today? Someone told me it's your birthday today. Yeah. So even a better event. We get to celebrate birthday. There are cookies and refreshments for your birthday over there. Thank you. All right, next, it's my pleasure to hand it over to Rod Spencer, Navistar Manufacturing Plant Director. Thank you, Rod.
Hey, first off, welcome. Thank you for coming. This is our first big event at the factory. We're not quite ready to build trucks yet, but we're getting much closer. Apologize for the noise and everything, but we are feverish to get ready to build trucks. So thank you very much. Judge Wolff referenced Mark Hernandez. He's our Executive Vice President of Operations. He's the one who really championed this project through Navistar. And Mark's goal from the beginning has been he wants a benchmark facility. He doesn't just want a truck plant. He wants the best truck plant. Benchmark facility is people, it's efficiency, it's cost, it's quality. And what we've really been able to do, partnering with the Texas Workforce Commission and Alamo, is get the people part of that equation off to the right start. We get to do this once, right? We start the factory once. We've got to get the right culture in place immediately. And that starts from the minute an employee is hired. They come into our facilities, and through the grant and the funding we've gotten from Texas Workforce Commission and the assistance from Alamo College, we're actually putting our employees through a 9-day course. Before they set foot in the factory, they spend 9 days in training. And there's safety training in there, there's quality training in there, but there's a lot of culture training, a lot of lean manufacturing training, a lot of explanation and education on what manufacturing means today. This is not your father's manufacturing plant. This is high tech. They reference Industry 4.0. We have to get our employees working in teams, working together, celebrate our diversity, and be a strong member of San Antonio and the community. So again, the efforts and the work that Alamo Colleges has put in and the grant from Texas Workforce Commission has enabled us to get off to the right start here in San Antonio. We have about 500 more people to hire, so we're accepting applications. So for all of you out there, as you're going around the neighborhoods, Leslie Ike will be happy to give you some material to drop off anywhere you want. So we're looking for employees, and I'd say, I can't wait to get those people here. But as you can see from the parking lot, we already have about 600 people on site working right now. So again, thank you guys very much. Before I go, because the real stars for us are Veronica and Russell, just want to say that we are doing tours after this for people who want to go. So stick around if you're interested in that. We're going to be touring the General Assembly building. I would need to give some thanks. Stephanie Gomez is our event and internal plant communications director. She is the one who's been kind of driving this through. And then a huge thanks to our maintenance and facilities team. For those of you from Alamo Colleges here 2 weeks ago, we've been able to clean up quite a bit in 2 weeks, and that's those guys' contributions. And finally, another important member of the business community, Kairos Truck Centers. They're kind enough to supply these trucks for us. And afterwards, if you want to take a look, please feel free to do so. So again, thank you very much.
You wanted your folder back. Thank you, Rod, for your leadership in this project. We look forward to our continued partnership. I'd like to now welcome Veronica Hernandez, who is a paint department team lead here at Navistar. She's going to share her story on how she became connected to Navistar and the training that she went through. All right, Veronica.
Good afternoon. My name is Veronica. I'm a paint team lead. I've been here at Navistar since June. I chose to work for Navistar because I wanted a company that provided me with the tools and knowledge to advance and better myself. I also wanted a company that offered a work-life balance so I'm able to enjoy time with my family and also get my daughter after work. The qualities I look for in a company are respect, diversity, and a great culture, and I found all of those in Navistar. The respect given here at Navistar is one of a kind. It doesn't matter your title. My experience being here at Navistar has been very exciting. It's exciting to see buildings being built, paint shops looking great. Recently, I've been working on standardized work and engaging with our team. The onboarding classes given here by Alamo Colleges was very helpful. The professors did an amazing job in helping us communicate and engage with each other. They also made me see the person I wanted to become. I'm truly grateful for the opportunities that Alamo Colleges and Navistar have given me here. Thank you.
Thank you, Veronica, and what a testament to the culture here at Navistar. I'd like to now introduce and welcome to the podium Mr. Russell King, Team Lead for General Assembly, and he'll share his story. Thank you, Russell.
Good afternoon. As mentioned, I'm Russell King. Been here since July. Biggest reason I joined Navistar is because of the quality and the culture that they bring to the table. So that's a big thing for me. I've been around Navistar since July, like she said. I'm a retired Marine, been a veteran. So I've seen this truck in several situations, whether it's been electrical companies, emergency vehicles, in the military. I've seen this truck several times and the quality truck that they bring to the table. Okay, so that's one of my biggest things and why Navistar now being in San Antonio, I'm proud to be part of this team. What matters to me is safety and transportation of family and friends. So that's a big thing to me, a big goal. This job has impacted my personal life, just knowing that the product built within the company is proven to work within the United States and other countries, and obviously abroad with our military members. The life that this brings, I can come to work at a decent hour. I can go home whenever my kids get out of school and be able to be around my family and have plenty of extracurricular activities with them. So that means a lot to me, especially now that I'm not deploying or anything. The onboarding training, what they brought to the team was team building. How to become a better leader, how to build a team, and keep that morale high as we keep moving along and keep trucking along. So that's very important to me. So now as a team leader, what I've been doing is building standard work instructions. We've been tearing down trucks to rebuild trucks for a training center so we can teach our team leads and our team members even more about this vehicle right here and what they can expect more of and be properly trained. So these are the biggest things to me, and this is going to be a big impact for myself. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Russell. Finally, I'd like to welcome Commissioner Aaron Dimerson with the Texas Workforce Commission. Commissioner Dimerson currently serves as a commissioner representing employers for the Texas Workforce Commission. In his role, he serves as an advocate for over 587,000 employers in Texas and over 2.6 million small businesses. Welcome, Commissioner Demerson.
Maura, thank you so much for the introduction. I want to speak into the mic as Sammy speaks into the mic. You can hear proudly and clearly. Russell just mentioned he was a veteran, so I want to ask if there are any veterans here. Just raise your hand. Any veterans in the office? Let's give the veterans a round of applause. We continue to appreciate all that you guys do, Dan. I'm going to be brief in my comments. Today, what we're bringing forward, as I say, happy birthday to Judge Wolff. We appreciate all that you do, but we're bringing together the world of workforce, economic development, and education. Anytime you bring together the worlds of workforce, economic development, and education, and you add to that elected leadership that gets it, we're on our way to being successful in Texas. We're on our way of being successful here in San Antonio. Russell and Veronica, who came up to speak, that's where the rubber meets the road. At the end of the day, it's all about those individuals, but I represent the employers here in the great state of Texas, and so I am proud, Rod, of what you guys are doing to bring this type of investment to our state and to the city. I've had an opportunity to work with Judge Wolff. We go all the way back to the Toyota days plus some, and I mean, the work that we have when we're dealing with elected leadership of someone like Judge Wolff, when we have just to mind you, this lawyer right here, we're elected individuals that get it. It makes a big difference for us from that standpoint. And so, workforce, we have Adrian Lopez that's here, Workforce Solutions Alamo team. Adrian, we appreciate all that you're doing from that standpoint. Shannon, the work that you're doing is fantastic. Sonia, that's over here on the workforce side. We thank you for the work that you're doing as well. Bonnie, that's on our team as well. You move from workforce and you move to economic development. This project that we have here is phenomenal. This is a phenomenal project, and that's all the economic development. When you have the operations that are working at the city level, the county level, Judge David Marquez on your team, it's phenomenal in the automotive space and the like. And so from the workforce standpoint, the economic development standpoint, it makes a world of a difference for all of us as we're moving forward. Lastly, when you look at education, good to see Dr. Matson here. Chancellor Flores, the work that you guys are doing, allowing Shannon and your team to make a difference in that way. Sammy, when you came on board this was 3 years ago. I remember meeting you guys right at the beginning. The fruits of the work that you guys have put forward, we're seeing the evidence of that day in and day out that's marked here today. And so on behalf of my fellow commissioners, Julian Alvarez, who represents labor, all the employees that are here, you have a fellow commissioner, Julian Alvarez, who represents labor, our chairman, Brian Daniel, who represents the public, and Governor Abbott, that represents the state. Let me say congratulations on this major achievement. Thank you again, Rod, for what you guys are doing to make this investment in our state. And I'm going to move forward to go sign this check. And we're looking forward to the work 4.0 that's going to be taking place as we move forward from that standpoint. Thank you again for the opportunity. Send me back over to you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're too tall for me. Thank you, Commissioner Demerson, and to Texas Workforce Commission for what matters is the money, right, to fuel it, for providing this grant. It will go a long way to impact employees just like those that spoke today. And I'll have to give this to you, Rod. This is my statement, right? Fueling the true engine of any workforce or work site, and that's its employees. So thank you again to Texas Workforce. Again, thank you to all of our speakers today and all of our partners and staff that came together to make this possible. Immediately following some pictures by the big check, there will be tours, as Rod mentioned, but you have to get a safety briefing, wear your hat, wear your safety gear, and don't go off walking by yourself or you're going to get caught, right? Thank you again for joining us, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you all. Pictures. Pictures.
Okay.